reached level 40 Paladin, so it's time to talk to Genlins and do our next level 40 Paladin quest, Power Struggles. Welcome, Paladin. You should know that word of your deeds has reached me. Few are those who follow the true Paladin path without misstep, but you are one of them, and I'm proud to call you sister. You have kept the faith, and in return I must have faith in you. It is time that you knew the truth, though it is hard to share, for it is a shame I would rather keep hidden from outsiders. Perhaps you remember when I told you of the traitor and the sword Oathkeeper that he stole? His name is Solkzagyl, Solkzagyl, and he was my predecessor as captain of the Sultansworn elite. Yes, he was the same man whom I had admired as a child. Wow. Who inspired me to take up the sword and follow the way of the Paladin. He was the paragon of Paladins, until, that is, he changed. Some years ago, there was a struggle for influence between the Sultanate military and a faction within the syndicate known as the Monetarists. The latter emerged triumphant, and the army's authority was diminished dramatically. Although Solkzagyl was still captain of the Sultansworn elite, he knew his position was perilous, so he fled, taking Oathkeeper with him. In doing so, he went against the words that he had spoken on bended knee before his royal liege. Now it falls to me, as captain, liege. I haven't had to use that word in a long time. Now it falls to me as captain to restore the honor and name of the Sultansworn. If that means cutting down my former mentor and master, I would do it gladly, for his misdeed cannot be forgiven. But his death will not lift the stain that mars our name. He must be put on trial in a public court so that everyone knows his crimes. Then and only then can we begin to earn the people's trust again. He served for over 30 years as the captain of the Sultansworn elite, and he is a formidable foe. Few can match his skill with a sword. Even together, you and I will find it difficult to take him alive without mortal harm to one side or the other. So you must continue to hone your skills and prepare for the day when we will face him. To complete the next stage of your training, you must do this. Go to the Ugrim River in eastern Thanalan and find the brazier we have placed there. By lighting it, you will draw the ire of the Lepidotes dwelling within the waters. Face the creatures in battle and master your new skills. The fight will not be easy, but if you take to heart what you have learned and let the crystal be your guide, you will triumph. Alright, we are going to teleport, most likely. Yeah. Can I get closer? No. 280 to go to the dry bone. Dry bone. Alright, listen, let me tell you this in closing. I know we might seem imposing, but trust me, if we ever show in your section, believe me, it's for your own protection, because you see things that you need not be. You see things that you need not see. You be places that you need not be. So go with your life, forget the Roswell crap, show you love the black suit, that's the men in, here come the men in black. In Eastern Thanalan, I believe is where we are. Yeah. There is a nice waterfall. I don't think I've ever really seen it before. So is it also a cave? Oh, I knew that cave was there. Okay. There's a nice waterfall here, and it leads into kind of like a stream. It's I guess I would say a river. And the river leads to kind of like this upside down U-shaped stone formation, and then beyond that just a bit is the iron brazier set in the river. So these were called puggles. I don't know how I'm pronouncing it pugil. I don't care what anybody else says. But if you picture, I guess, how would you describe these? If you picture basically a brown half circle with kind of like a long snout with sharp teeth in it, and then it has fins on either side, and then on top of the brown half circle are kind of like brown fish spines. It's as good a way as any to describe what a pugil looks like. I guess something akin to like an anteater snout in length, probably longer actually. Definitely doesn't have the tongue. Maybe the tongue is what makes the anteater longer in my opinion, I don't remember. And then kind of just your regular fish tail and back. Wasted my shield. Sort of. I've never been great at timing that. These Paladin quests are like stupid. They've all been pretty stupid. Hey, go out here and battle some things for practically no reason. Really got pretty lame, Square Enix, with these Paladin quests. Back to Genlin's. Good. You've mastered your new skills and made them your own. But much work remains to be done before you can face the traitor Solkzagil. We are close to finding him, and as our net draws tighter, it grows ever more important that we make ready for the moment when the fish must at last be landed. We have learned Prominence. It is our combo AoE attack. So we have Total Eclipse, I believe it's called. Yeah, I just read it, obviously, because it says that in the combo. And then Prominence is our 170 potency closer for that. So you got a 100 potency Total Eclipse AoE, followed by a 170 potency Prominence. So Total Eclipse is just, you kind of bring your sword up, it kind of flashes as you kind of move it around in the air just a little bit, like from left to right, and then you just kind of spin it around. You spin around actually too. Yeah. And then Prominence is like you jump into the air and slash kind of all around yourself, but it kind of makes a circular motion, sort of, or like concentric circles that are kind of on top of each other. I don't know if concentric is the right word in that case. I think it is. No, it's not. It's like if you have rings that are tilted at different angles, that's kind of the pattern that it makes in the air with the sword slash. Okay, that's it. A short one. Got to get to 45 for the next quest. Yeah. See you guys next time. Peace.